Sorry, I got distracted looking at the comic. But no, I have not played Ender Lilies, but only reason I'm like somewhat aware of Ender Lilies is because of Millie, because I know she does music for that game as well. But hi, hello. I was just kind of vibing to the music and I forgot I was streaming. So Bulbel. That sounds neat. I was recommended Ender Lilies, so I might play it on my own. I don't think it's like a, well, not that it's not a stream type of game, but it's just a game that I might just want to play off stream. I do have the comic on my tab now. It looks peak. I love the art style. But I'll definitely read this after stream. So. A close friend of mine has a Limbus company OC and their content Malay song is Bulbay. That's nice. That's pretty sweet. But yeah. We're out here tonight. Hopefully, blah blah blah. Hopefully you all are having a good day or have had a good day so far. I'm checking. Sorry, I'm just looking at bullshit. Alrighty. So today it's very likely, highly likely, we'll be finishing Limbus Canto 6, which I'm very excited about. But yesterday we witnessed Peak. Or at least I witnessed Peak for the first time. It was really good. I was losing my mind. But we're at the very end, so we might witness more Peak. And then we'll have the path cleared for us to move into Canto 7. So we're catching up slowly but surely. Which I'm very excited about. Canto de May for them is called The Sorrowful Reigning, and the character itself is based on a novel called The Sorrows of War by Onin. That's really cool. And super creative. Creative and cool. Looking at those inspirations. But alrighty, I see no reason to delay. We could just go straight into it. Because I'm eager to continue. And reach the end of this. There we go. Okay. Sorry, my my body being weird. Okay. So we're at the rooftop. It is going down. I think this is the last boss fight of the Canto. Not sure how hard blah blah blah. How hard it'll be, but from everything before that, it was quite a challenge. I'll say that. So let's see how it goes and how many tries this will take. So alrighty, let me just see everything's okay. Stream health is fine, Twitch is fine. Also, Obed18, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I saw it last night, but I had already ended stream, so. But shout out to you. Every world. Apparently it's a really long fight, so. Let's see. Catherine, who Heathcliff desired so desperately to reach, she was walking out of the coffin, her eyes opened. Yet, the seventh lightning has struck. She's being overridden by a Catherine from a different world.
내게 이러지 마. 저태가 안에서도 밖에서 모든 걸 견뎌낸 이유는 너였어. 그냥 저택에 다시 돌아와서 너를 만나고 싶었어. 그것뿐인데.
The space surrounding Catherine, who is screaming and wailing, begins to bend and refract as though something has gone wrong. Isabella Linton gone? Yeah.
아니야. 달라. 내게 이런 말을 해줄 수 있는 건
이 세계의 모든 히스크리프가 어떻게 되든 말든 너는 아무 상관없는 일이라고 생각하는 거야? 히스크리프는 곧 나야. 내가 세상에서 느낀 가장 큰 고통은 히스크리프가 느낀 고통이고 내가 살면서 가장 많이 생각해온 건 히스크리프야. 다른 모든 것이 남고 그 애가 없는 세상이 도달할 거라면 캐서린 또한 존재해서는 안 돼.
캐시! 어딘가에 네가 느껴져! 어디 있지?
The identity. Something's gone wrong with the summoning.
캐서린 씨의 의지가 개입되고 있는 것이 주요 원인으로 파악됩니다.
캐서린 씨가 소원을 거부하고 있다는 거예요?
날 방해하지 마! 날 불러와줘. 네가 진정으로 히스클리프를 사랑하는 것이 맞다면!
Oh, okay, here we go.
어디 있지? 내게로 와, 캐서린! 어딘가에 네 목소리가 들려. 아, 제발.
Oh, okay, we're fighting Heathcliff again.
최고의 전투부서 징계팀이 나설 시간이야.
모든 캐서린을 나의
환상체라고
품으로!
불러야 하는 그 괴물들에게 본때를 보여주자고.
Alrighty, let's go. Unclashable. Okay. Wait, what's it targeting then? Well, it states it's unclashable. Evade can let you negate that attack, by the way. That's what I thought. Thank you for confirming.
나아가 주게.
Okay. You're right. I'll keep that in mind.
환상체가 탈출했어.
Oh no, we're doing this again.
죽지도
Okay.
않으면서 오래 고통을 느끼는 괴물 새끼들.
Flashball.
너희들이 겁쟁이는 아니어야 할 거야. 머뭇거리다가 자는 순간 죽어버릴 치고는 필요 없거든.
Do blocks also evade, I guess? Okay. Fair enough.
감상은 어떤가요?
징저 밝혀주마. 하!
Nice.
목표 확인.
정신교육의 효과가 보이는군. 보다시피 직원들의 증오심은 환상체를 쳐 죽이는 원동력이다. 당장이라도
These
갈아마시려는
look
저
dangerous.
눈빛 마음에 들어.
Oh no, they're... It's fire. Shit, we have to pick and choose. Okay, we can just ignore it, never mind. Oh shit, boss being reminded me to try something.
고귀하게 반드시 적중합니다.
Nice.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야.
꿰뚫려라. 이래서 장비는 속성별로 준비해달라고 부탁해놨었지. 적재적소했으니까 이만큼 효율적인 일도 없잖아.
Interesting. Yeah, me too.
고귀하게.
엎드리도록.
Shit. Oh, he still got him. God damn it.
찢어 발겨주마.
우리 부서의 직원 숫자가 월등히 적은 것에는 다 이유가 있지만
Whatever.
뭐 그만큼 탁월하다는
Fuck
뜻도
you mean,
된다는 점을
hopeless dog.
명심해주면 좋겠어.
You're familiar with the Metro franchise? Do you mean like the post-apocalyptic one, or? I think that's the only one there is. Yeah, I'm familiar, but I've never played it. Was everything hopeless though? Hi, Drippy Melon. Oh, nice. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with it. I'm trying to figure out what to do. 15, we got 40. Maybe it's worth. Maybe it's worth. That one that has multiple. Okay. No, I have nothing. Okay. Hoping for the best. Oh, you're still struggling. Alrighty.
빗속에 묻히도록.
아름다운 춤을 추는 건 나뿐이어야 해. 그러니 네 발목을 잘라버리면
편히 쉬시게.
Two stagger, let's go. Shit.
그만
God
차례 집중.
fucking damn
여기서
it.
멈출 필요 없어. 우리는 충분히 계속 싸울 수 있으니까.
Nice. Oh, he's so close to staggering. Shit.
해를 떼어냈습니다.
Two staggered,
이번엔
baby.
떼어내죠. 매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
주라니야.
그렇게만 해.
도록 달릴 시간이다.
God fucking damn it, I hate this. Let me think. He's just targeting us anyway. So we'll keep those two. Looks good to me, I guess.
고귀하게.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해.
Not bad, not
잘했다는
bad.
칭찬은 생략하는 게 좋겠지.
Oh, so close to staggering.
계속해봐라.
Fuck, never mind.
이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
편히 쉬시게.
There we go.
두려울 거야. 접대가 시작되면 사서들은 다시 살아날 수 있다는 사실을 망각하거든. 그걸 알고 있으면 사서들과 손님들이 느끼는 감정이 달라질 텐데 그건 불공평하잖아. 가족을 위해 흐르는 피로군. 도시 사람들은 스스로 좋은 세상을
what?
이끌고
제발 나를
남을
다시
못난
받아줘.
사람으로 만드는 걸 더 좋아하나 봐.
Okay. What's your deal? Turn end. If both hands are at 1 HP, become immobilized. So that's what we want to do, I guess. Fixed mechanic. When clashing against Heathcliff. So is it that Heathcliff can do more damage or that he does less? Also, hi, Obet. One rate, not yet. It's not time yet. I think he does more damage. Takes less. Okay. Alright, so we focus on the hands and nothing less. Sir, yes, sir. Oh, I should probably read that, yeah. Passives. When clashing against Heathcliff, Clash Flower... Okay, so same thing. Become staggered as long as this unit's HP is at 1. The HP does not drop below 1. Severing hand. If the other hand is at 2, 2 plus HP at the end of turn, after the turn, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so they heal. Got it. Got it. Got it. What is one broken heart? Let me look at that. Every sin affinity resistance is increased by... Oh, okay. Become staggered at 3. Okay. So that is important. Okay. Got it. Which is this one? Dominating. Looks good. That doesn't have anything, I guess.
고귀하게
엎드리도록. 이것 봐. 환상체를 제압하는 건 우리만으로 충분하잖아.
찢어 밝혀주마.
화살이 상하진 않았군요.
상황이 끝나면 디피리츠에게 방금 상황 녹화되어 있냐고 물어봐. 이 정도면 엔젤라님에게도 증명할 수 있을 거야. 이 일에 토끼 따위의 협력은 필요하지 않다는 걸.
나아가 주게.
이번엔 베어내죠.
Fuck yeah.
회장 시간이 되었습니다. 그럼 안녕히.
재밌네.
Fuck
난
yeah.
너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? I suddenly realized that an unfamiliar voice is echoing directly in my head. Is this the sound coming directly from the golden bow? You can hear that too, Clockhead. I turn around to look at Heathcliff. He appears exhausted from the prolonged battle, both in body and spirit. The golden bow that once pierced his chest was long removed after my clock turned, but it's influenced him to be lingering for some reason. Catherine? Heathcliff whispers. Listen closer. What is happening? A frail, desperate voice echoes. The voice shudders so terribly. This is not at all what I wished for. No. I carefully ask the voice a question. So all of this is... I never wanted a Heathcliff who exists for Catherine and only Catherine. I don't think she can hear our voices. All I wanted was for every Heathcliff to be happy. All I wanted was to kill every existence of myself. Please, someone help me. Can anyone hear me? Shout that we can hear her. Who wants to do the shouting? Very high, very high. Very high. Kate has a bonus. I keep forgetting. Let's go. This is... The warm light of the golden bow begins emanating from somewhere. Heathcliff, is that you? Yeah, Kathy, I'm back. I'm... sorrow, joy, wrath, obsession. I can feel the storm of emotions raging within Heathcliff. Oh, yet all is silence. I cannot hear his voice. The same emotions can be felt from Catherine's voice. Bloody hell. Cold slowly takes over the warmth as it grows weaker. I can no longer hear Catherine's voice. I knew that it won't be this easy. But Heathcliff refuses to let disappointment hold him back. Instead, he forges on with determination. The other sinners follow suit, prepared for battle. All sinners heal 10 SP, let's fucking go. Yisan's not doing too hot down there. Gains 2 haste for the rest of the encounter. All sinners gain 1 haste for the rest of the encounter. Let's fucking go.
부디 고통 속에서 깨어나게. 나의 계절인.
Oh
여기까지
shit.
와서 망설일
He's
생각을
using
하지
the
않았으면
horse.
좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도
God damn.
처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
Alright. Frequently Heathcliff has a horse while Han has a wolf. Real. God damn. Reality is breaking.
나아가 주게.
따뜻한
직접 밝혀주마.
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지
Nice.
못해.
내가 어버이보다 뛰어난
저 손님이라고 예외는 아니겠지.
Other notable differences, Erkling has a yellow sword instead of purple in the coffin instead of an Iron Maiden. Interesting. He does.
나아가 주게.
반드시 적중합니다.
Get him!
들리세요? 한 쌍의 상황골과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 TBI의
Oh, so
멜로디가.
close to staggering. Get him! No! There we go.
뚫리고
Let's fucking go.
너희의 모두가 말한
For
대로
Faust. It's okay.
방어적인 대응은 확실히 전면전보다 피해는 적군. 하지만 이래서야 환상체에게도 지나치게 친절한 대응 아닌가?
고귀하게.
Yeah. Ah, it's so fucking peak.
도시 사람들은 스스로 좋은 사람이 되는 것보다 남을 못난 사람으로 만드는 걸 더 좋아하나 봐.
Is it still the same? Okay, yeah, we're still in the same. Paralyze next turn. Wait, what? Okay, that's fine. I'll hold off for the skill.
감상은 어떤가요?
Shit. No!
화살이 상하진 않았군요.
Nice, just a minor setback. My head fills with the voice once again. I never should have summoned that Catherine here. I thought I could... But what? I thought Heathcliff would never have to suffer again if every Catherine were to no longer exist. But I should have known that Heathcliff would have thought the very same. I can feel her heart-rending sorrow. I never should have fled. I should have talked to her instead of running away. Heathcliff was right. Every unspoken word, every unshared discussion only broke their hearts further apart from each other, until their words began to run parallel, never to converge. If only I could go back. Is there truly no way out of this trap that woman... What? Is there truly no way out of this trap that woman set for us? Huh? Are you saying this? Nelly? Really? Nelly? Oh. Never mind. Okay. I had to like lock in for a second and like never mind. I see what she said. I see what she means. That woman, not sorry, dyslexia. I don't know. Kathy. Just as Heathcliff began to speak, a shrill cry tears through our heads. Catherine, do not obstruct me now. We promised, didn't we? We promised to kill all of us so that Heathcliff may find happiness? That cutting voice is tinged with an odd warmth, like a different voice. No, Maybe the two Catherines are vying for control. One of her colossal hands is twitching and stumbling. Maybe this is our chance to neutralize that hand. Heathcliff. Heathcliff immediately knew what I was going for and leapt toward the hand. This can't be. Good, we caught her off guard and neutralized the hand. I instinctively knew that we were so close. So close. Heals 10 HP, gains 2 damage up for 4 turns, and every Catherine's both hands gain 2 bind for 4 turns. Both hands gain 2 power, attack power down for 4 turns. Nice.
세피라들도 결국 내 편을 설 수밖에
Oh, this is
없을 거야.
dangerous. Okay.
나도 그들도 모두 빛의 눈이 멀어버렸거든.
Oh, now she's attacking. Shit, okay. I'm just seeing what I got.
빗소리 속에 묻히다.
산초류 경혈 온 라샹그르 끝을 낼 시간.
Never mind, that was sort of a waste. Not sure why I did that.
들리세요? 한 쌍의 상황골과 24개의 늑골이 자아내는 티비아의 멜로디가
So close though.
거둘 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주세요.
공들여 적어둔 매뉴얼이 쓰레기로 전락하는 데엔 고작 1분밖에 걸리지 않네.
Shit. Come on, Foss. Nice.
헤세드 같은 놈들은 이 광경을 좀 봐야 해.
Right, just focus on the other hand, I
환상체
guess.
가두고 에너지 짜는 회사에서 이 정도 전투 능력은 있어줘야지. 복지팀 애들만 데리고선 뭘 한다고?
Well, it's already staggered, never mind. Just call out the hand, I guess.
빗소리 속에 묻히도록.
Isan! Nice.
꿰뚫려라.
God damn. Just beating up corpses.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
Do we just hit as hard as we can, I guess?
감상은 어떤가요?
Zero damage. Distribute the hands.
부탁이야, 캐서린. 차라리 내 앞에 나타나서 나를 찢어 놓아줘.
상황이 끝나면 티페리트에게 방금 상황 녹화되어 있냐고 물어봐. 이 정도면 엔젤라님에게도 증명할 수 있을 거야. 이 일에 토끼 따위의 협력은 필요하지 않다는 걸.
What is he doing? Every Heathcliff must die. Deal damage equal to 100% of the target's match HP. Huh? Deal damage equal to 100% of the target's max HP. You could just say he kills him. It's like... Deal damage equal to the entire health bar of the opponent. It's like... God damn, okay. Well, that's gonna be something. What is he called doing? If you have shield, you can survive that legit. It's fully possible to solo this fight. That's crazy. Let's go.
계속해봐라. 통의 밑바닥 속에서
이 정도 시행착오는 가고 있어. 어차피 감정을
이번님 베어내죠.
잠깐. 그렇다고 무작정 맞으려는 말은 아니었는데.
Damn it, this is Kathy's coffin. It's so cold and dark inside. You remain trapped here all along. Just for my happiness. You who hated the dark so much. Burst forth from the coffin. If I only waited to hear your words to the end. Interesting. If only I didn't run away. If only I approached you to talk to you first. What a witless mess I am. A little harsh, aren't we? But... So you've broken free from the coffin, Heathcliff. Pointless. It's all pointless. You should have remained in there, suffocating in the worst regret of your life. Shut your trap. I won't run anymore. Not here, at the end of all things. I know it's too late, but I will take this chance before even this passes forever. Let me nuke a bot. There we go. Even if this chance won't lead me to my happiness. Even if this path won't end with your happiness. Happiness. Because I know for certain that as long as our words are left unsaid, no one will ever be happy. I see. You're right. To wish for your happiness without even talking to you first, out of fear, I should have never done that. I was wrong. I think... I heard Kathy's voice. Fully heals SP. All sinners... All sinners heal 15 SP. Nice.
주라니야.
좋을 대로 해.
달릴 시간이다.
죽음의
He's
고통과
alive.
공포를 겪어야 하는 건 어차피 내가 아니라 너희들이니까.
고귀하게.
Fuck him up.
개소리를 만나야 해. 그걸 막는 것들은 전부
따뜻한 엎드리도록. 너희의
모두가 말한 대로
이혈
방어적인
Nice.
대응은 확실히 전면전보다 피해는 적고, 하지만 이래서야 환상체에게도 지나치게 친절한 대응 아닌가?
Fuck you mean struggling, dog? I don't trust you.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Fuck him up. Fuck. Oh, you got it. You got it. Yeah.
직접 후회를 새겨주지.
That was a close one. Yeah. God, I love the new Hongnu ID.
지켜보시죠.
따뜻한 엎드리도록.
피날레를 시작하자.
Let's fucking go.
공과 함께 사라져라. 우리에게 안식은 없다.
Boss, if things don't get any better, what will happen to them?
히스클리프 씨를 소멸시키는 데 성공한 마왕 히스클리프는 모든 세계를 넘어다니면서 히스클리프를 소멸시킬 것이며, 캐서린의 소환이 성공한다면 그녀 또한 모든 세계를 돌아다니면서
This last
캐서린을
clash is special.
탄생시키겠죠.
This last clash is a special animation for Walhan. Any other ID he uses body sack. Nice. To what end?
그 끝엔 이 히스클리프와 캐서린 둘만의 절교가 남지 않을까요?
Huh? What do you mean, huh? There's a sound coming from my device. Okay. Okay. So, Catherine to Dante. Dante, I see that you write a diary of your own. I wouldn't call it a diary. It's not like I record what happens every day in here. That counts as a diary still. It is a record of your life. Then I suppose it is. Catherine. Just before the break of dawn, during the quietest hours of the day, I would write in my diary. Especially on days when I suffered from fevers. I could not bear to keep going. without vomiting every fault of mine on a piece of paper. As an eye patch. Yeah, I saw it before. They mentioned that before. I was always honest with my diary. But it seems that I could never be honest anywhere else. Well, I hid my true feelings from the ones I loved while refusing to communicate myself. I became angry at those who couldn't understand me. Heathcliff shall never know. He will never know how much I Oh, hi, Heathcliff. Are we in a Discord chat? No, I have to know. Heathcliff? How did you... I needed a lot of courage to get here. Catherine. It's also easy for you to topple me. For you to ground me up until I'm nothing. I was so happy whenever you came to visit me. A single glance from you in my direction could brighten my entire day. You were almost like a calamity. And I have always loved that very calamity that swept over me. Like the tempest, Catherine. Yeah, you just kind of fucking took the phone away and started chatting in the group chat. Thank you for having the courage. Finally, our hearts are no longer broken apart. Dante, may I borrow your diary for a moment? The golden bow has far more impressive powers than any of us could have ever imagined. What powers? It has been bringing your own wishes to reality, has it not? So, the key to my Heathcliff's happiness is in your diary. So I looked down at the screen of the device I carried, something I used to think was nothing but a tool for recording things. Huh? What the hell? Clear all Kathy in the bottom left. I'm scared. I want to touch to start. It's very striking. It is. I wonder if this was the actual season 4 title screen. Do I have to... It wasn't. It's always the last ego in the past. I'm waiting for the 7 strikes. Unless that doesn't matter. I kind of lost count already. Golden bow synchronized. It's kind of soothing. Like, I know I need to press this button, but I kind of want to stay here for a bit. Okay, it's done more than 7 times. It's fine. I didn't know it got darker over time. I think it was me clicking it. And then it just kind of just stopped getting darker. Or is it getting darker? It's not getting darker, that's for sure. Like, I'm clicking it right now. Ugh. God, this is eerie. I'm scared.
먼저 말해줘서 고마워, 히스클리프. 나도 모든 세계의 히스클리프가 아닌 지금의 너를 사랑해.
In every world of possibilities that may or may not happen, or sorry, not have been, every Catherine and Heathcliff of all worlds call out to each other, feeling the echoes of their partners. They struggle for the one last unseen embrace.
캐시! 어디 있지? 너를 다시 내 품에 안아야겠어.
Fuck off, dude.
네가 계속해서 느껴졌어. 내 곁에 맴돌고 있다는 사실을 분명 알고 있었지. 너는 땅 아래에 있는 것이 아니라 이곳 어딘가에 있어. 그렇지. 내가 네 마음을 찢은 게 아니야. 네가 네 마음을 찢은 거야. 네 마음을 찢으면서 내 마음까지 찢어놓은 거야.
내 이름 아이스크림. 그래도 밤에 안 해줘. 이곳에 걸음이 너무 차가워서 내 몸도 같이 차가워지고 있어. 그걸 도전한 사람은 너뿐이야.
Millions of worlds made real by Catherine, and Heathcliff began speeding by before us. Every possibility of Heathcliff and Catherine most end in a tragedy, full of suffering and lamentation. But among the infinity, I catch a glimpse of tranquility. Outside the manor, there are 2 gravestones marking Heathcliff and Catherine's final resting places. And then the desolate, it's starting, forlorn moorlands of Wuthering Heights. Our 2 youths who each resemble Heathcliff and Catherine. They gaze deeply into each other's eyes, their mouths drawn into the sweetest, happiest smiles. Their hearts connected despite everything.
저 아이들은 처음부터 모든 걸 정해놓은 채로 보았던 건가?
I really would love like a background of just that. It's so pretty. Earl King Heathcliff's last words are hollow and bittersweet. Its echoes scatter into nothingness. Of what? Catherine begins to disappear from every world. As though she was never there. And when every Catherine eventually disappeared, millions of changing possibilities appeared before us. Mr. Earnshaw brings Heathcliff from the back streets. Hindley's scorn and hatred for Heathcliff remained the same. But without Catherine, Heathcliff had no reason to endure the suffering in Wuthering Heights. So he quickly moves on from Wuthering Heights. Each Heathcliff lives a different life, meets all kinds of different people, and lives on without Catherine. Our Heathcliff watched as the worlds transformed. Each Heathcliff living a life of his own, and Catherine's existence slowly fading away from him. I would have understood if Heathcliff were to curse me with weeping, cruel words. I would have understood if he were to grab and shake me by the collar. To erase someone's entire existence is an unimaginable, terrible thing. Wait, is that what we did? Is that what pressing clear all Kathy? Is that what that did? What? No. You cleared all Kathy. What? Did we? Was that the implied magic of the golden bow? Is that what the fuck we did? What? What? No. To erase someone's entire existence is an unimaginably terrible thing. Ah, fuck, okay. But Heathcliff was watching all of it in silence, as if he wished to carve each and every single one of them into his memory. And
비로소 아무것도 남지 않게 되었구나.
Nelly, get the fuck out of my face. I do not want to see you.
황금 가지를 가지고 가는 거야.
Do not let her bash her fucking head in. Do not let her. Nelly stood atop the railings of the rooftop and gazed down at us. Most sinners had fallen or were unconscious. In her hand, she held the golden bow that appeared to have been pried from the rooftop.
하지만 히스클리프,
Don't say anything. Give it over or we bash your head in. I do not want to hear it.
너는 마음 착한 애니까 이해하지?
No, I don't understand actually. Either consider the following or give it back.
내가 거울 조각을 처음 보여준 그 사람에게 이걸 넘겨볼까 해.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
소용없다는 거 알잖아.
Do it. It's not futile. We can just bash your head in.
너희는 온 힘을 다해 싸워서 쓰러지고 지쳤어. 그때만을 기다린 치프 버틀러를 어떻게 막을 셈이야? 저 시계가 한 바퀴 돌아간 후엔 난 사라져 있을 텐데.
Nelly, given absolute freedom from Wuthering Heights, goes to work with the in court. Motherfucker.
그래. 지금은 너를 막을 수 없겠지. 하지만 되찾을 거야. 황금 가지와 내 개설인을.
캐서린? 누구를 말하는 거야?
Give me back the golden bow. Give it back. Give it back or you will not live. I will hunt you down. God, I do not have the sympathy that Heathcliff has, because holy shit, I would want to hunt her down if she got away. As like, you know what? New purpose in life. It's not getting back to Catherine. It's hunting you down and making you regret all the bullshit you started.
알아들을 수 없는 소리를 하네, 히스클리프.
Nelly, count your days. I am saying, I do not,
알아. 너와 다른 사람들에겐 이제 기억의 얼룩이 되어버렸다는 거.
I feel so bad.
하지만 내겐 너무 선명해졌어. 절대 지울 수 없어.
그렇게 간절하다면 되찾는 날이 오길 바랄게. 황금 가지만 있다면 어떤 소망이든 마음이든 이루어진다고 하니까.
All that remained on the rooftop was a burnt golden bow inside the coffin.
하얗게 타버렸습니다. 나머지 한 개는 누군가 이미 가져간 듯하군요.
Nellie took the other one. The one that's intact.
그자에게 간 거겠지. 헤르만.
Yeah, no question. What was that? Huh? What?
실패하지 않았어. 되찾을 수 있어. 어긋나도 진심을 다한다면 다시 이어질 수 있으니까. 나와 캐서린이 죽은 세계에서조차 그랬던 것처럼.
이 관 속에 들어있는 자의 이름이 캐서린인가요? 죄송해요. 안개가 낀 것처럼 흐릿해져서.
이 관과 관의 주인은 곧바로 LCCA 팀이 수거하여 본부로 전송해 놓을 겁니다.
I wanted to ask him if he was okay, but I already knew the answer. So many things had gone wrong.
여전히 괜찮지 않아.
Heathcliff's one and only goal was gone. But Heathcliff was no longer trapped in a living dream. Perhaps that is precisely why he could open the door to see a new, wider world. Not a single color remained in the silent Wuthering Heights once the tempest passed. All monochromatic, save for patches of color.
저 꽃의 이름은 히스라고 해. 황야에서 고독하게 피어나지만 폭풍에도 끈질기게 살아남아서 기다리지.
Wait, for what?
몰라. 그냥 시간을.
That is when Heathcliff finally told us the name of the flowers. And that's it.
그림자를 줬던 나날들 남은 허망한 기억 불길이 나를 태우는 것처럼 내 손에 채인 먼지도 쉼없이 달려왔던 나를 죄어오던 시간들 이조차 그리워질까. 나는 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 지을 수 있기를. 내게 이제는 나가야 할 때 자신을 태워 사라져가는 촛불과 닮아있구나 수고를 새도 없이 떠밀려 던져진 날 속에 내 길을 갈 수 있기를 머문다 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 질 수 있도록 멀리 멀리 날아가고 싶어 밤하늘의 새처럼 별에 닿을 수 있게 이 밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아 다 사라지네 괜찮아 괜찮아
Yeah, I just saw them. After credits scene.
쫓아! 아니 저기로 사라졌잖아. 어딜 보는 거야?
그걸 진작에 말씀해 주셨어야죠.
Another day, another distortion hunting in the streets of T-Corp, as per LCD's orders. Looks like it didn't take too long for Heathcliff to be his usual energetic self once again.
야 뒤질래? 이쪽으로 넘기라니까.
Maybe he's gotten too passionate. Long time no. Wait. Where are you? How do you still have color?
빛이 내게 아직 닿지 못한 거야.
Damien. Hi, Damien.
별은 아주 까마득하게 있으니까.
The twink has returned. I was gonna say something else, but that works.
다태, 당신도 꽃을 좋아해?
Shut up. I think I've come to like them.
당신이 정성스럽게 보살피고 있는 장미 한 송이가 있었어. 당신의 방은 그 꽃이 풍기는 향기로 가득 채워져 있지. 그러나 어느 날 당신은 긴 여행을 떠나 그 장미를 내버려 둔 채로 그곳에서 큰 정원에 도달하게 되고 당신이 보살폈던 것과 똑같은 장미가 수천 송이가 피어 있는 걸 보았어. 그걸 본 당신은 울음이 차올라서 바닥에 주저앉고 말았지. 이유가 무엇일 것 같아?
Your mom, I don't know. Damien, he has appeared before me in the past. It would always leave me with these cryptic riddles. Fucking riddler. But I'm starting to understand what his riddles are supposed to represent. Do we? Because I finally come to understand that the one I truly loved was the rose I'd left behind.
맞아. 세상엔 수천 송이의 장미꽃들이 있어도 나의 장미꽃은 단 하나야. 당신이 물을 주고 가꿔주고 가시에 찔려서 가끔 아파하긴 해도 당신의 보살핌으로 인해서 향기가 나는 그 꽃 말이야. 히스클리프와 캐서린에게도 그러지 않았을까? 어느 세계에서도 여러 캐서린과 히스클리프가 있다는 것을 알아도 그 어디에나 있을 히스클리프와 캐서린이 행복하길 바라기보다 눈앞의 서로가 특별하고 소중하다고 생각했으니까.
It's so funny because I don't know. It's just kind of like a comparison. I'm gonna yap a little bit. There are many instances where I look at media and there's like the usual trope of like, you know, self-sacrifice for the greater good, and then there's like the contrast of like, you know, characters making very selfish decisions to either, you know, to save someone they love or to like protect something that they love at the cost of, you know, maybe the world ending or like the faith of humanity, blah blah blah. And DMS. And like there is a part of me that does value, you know, the greater good most of the time. But there is also, I guess, okay. I don't know. It feels a bit silly to say, but I do like identify myself a lot with Angela, like heavily, you know, from LobCorp and like through Librarina. And it was very curious in playing Lobotomy Corp, you know. Like eventually I got, like I knew what the ending was, but obviously I didn't understand how it got there. Like, I guess I mean, do we care? I mean, okay, I'm gonna do spoilers for Lobotomy Corp, so maybe tune off for like 10 minutes or like 5, I don't know. Just like turn your ears off. But I imagine all of you should at least at this point know the lore of Lobotomy Corp. But like, at the very beginning, I didn't understand why Angela would, you know, take the life for herself and cause the, you know, dark days and nights. Like, I didn't get it. And it was like not at the very end, not because of like the backstory, but like because I guess it gives some context, but like it's still within that context if you think that she was right or not. But it's more like when I started like identifying and like, I don't know, like again, like I identify myself heavily with, you know, I don't know, how do I describe this? Because there's like many layers to like Angela's journey to like, you know, feeling and suffering for what she went through endlessly for like a long time. And in Librarina, that fleshing out more for her to become human, you know? At first in Lobotomy Corp, it's her feeling and suffering, and at the end being like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it for myself, because why would I contribute to the goal of saving the city when I have not even seen the city? I have no connection to the city. I was just created and neglected and made to suffer for this end goal that does not benefit me in any way. And I'm supposed to just sit back, be buried for that to happen. And then Librarina, that being, well, I guess her learning to be human, more or less. And I related to, you know, my idea of being like, and I was very like, not just shy, but like, again, very like antagonistic towards humanity. I was like very bitter, very like angry. Like I sort of hated everything. And it's been like throughout you know, the course of many years where it's like I kind of learned, or like I feel like I've learned to understand what makes a human. Because it's not like, I mean, we're all born and we're all human, but there is to some degree where you kind of learn to, you know, how do I describe it? I guess it's kind of like that argument, like, oh, is it, you know, nature versus nurture type deal? I feel like there's a big nurture aspect where it's like, to some sense, the world around you and the people you grow up with do really teach you, or at least sway you in one way or another to like how you feel about the world, and even if like if that's positive, negative, and in my sense it was like very negative. And I really had to like figure on my own what I valued and what I wanted, you know, to hold dear. And thankfully I had like, you know, a like friend here or there, and then eventually like, you know, my sister, and then like other people where it's like like it made me start caring about the world a bit more. And like, you know, despite all the horrible shit, like, you know, the everything that's going on, you know, bad in every part of the world because of like, you know, stuff. It's not all that's going on. Like, as much bad there is happening in the world, there is still good people and good efforts and good causes. And there are, you know, there is stuff happening that is bad, but equally that is good. And it's just important to take into account both and not just focus on the negative, because it's really easy, at least in these times, to do that. But apart from that, I guess for what I've like really realized is that I kind of get it when being very selfish is just wanting to protect the ones you love, and then, you know, what you cherish. Because even if I do, you know, like I don't have any like religious views. I'm not really religious, but if there's anything that I do believe in wholeheartedly, like no matter what, is that I do believe in humanity, or like the good in humanity. But despite that, you know, if there was a choice for me to like save the world, or like, say for example, like my partner, or like a significant other, or like someone very important to me, I would probably choose them over anything else. And it's quite funny to look at that progress, I guess, from being like very negative and like very like non-caring about the world, that like the world should burn, we should get rid of humanity, blah blah blah, or the, you know, the, or parasite, blah blah blah, to moving on to like, you know what, despite everything negative that we do, there are still good things, and that is worth fighting for. That is worth preserving and cherishing, and, you know, that is worth persevering. And just finding also my personal things that I value, and that within that, you know, greater good, I want to protect and preserve as well. It's like not just that like the long run of different connections makes sense, but it just kind of more me like reflecting on how I feel about all this. But I just find it funny on that, like, you know, progression of things. It always like, I can't imagine how I used to be back then. Like it's like I can remember the feelings, and sometimes it like creeps up on me sometimes. But I know I can at least be conscious enough to like fight against it, or at least catch myself when I'm thinking those negative things, and be able to like, you know, take it apart and dissect it. But it really does break my heart at the ending of this Canto. I feel so bad. Anyway, sorry for the long rant.
하지만 대부분의 사람들은 어리석어서 그걸 깨닫기까지는 정말 오랜 시간이 필요할 거야. 알겠어? 눈앞에 있는 나의 꽃을 사랑하는 방법을 알기만 한다면 그 순간부터 더 이상 수천 송이의 장미꽃들은 지킬 필요가 없는 거야. 이 별 사람들은 자신의 정원만을 꾸미기 위해 장미꽃 수천 송이를 가꾸면서도 정작 자신이 원하는 것은 찾지 못하더라고.
But what are the other flowers that have already bloomed? What happens to them? Damien smiled at my question.
그건 당신이 내게 양을 그려줄 수 있을 때.
Oh, fuck you.
그때 스스로 찾게 될 답일 거야.
I just pull out a pen and paper. It's like, fuck, here you go. With that, Damien disappeared. You can search a million mirror world, but it can't fulfill something doing stuff yourself. Damien pieces out. Just like, I hear the faint cry of a distant lamb.
약지에 감긴 세 바퀴의 반지는 마에스트로가 되기 위해 인정받은
Level
세 가지
50.
작품을
Let's
뜻하죠.
go.
비록 지금 제 작품이 만인의 신금을 울리지는 못하더라도 여전히 반지에 부끄럽지 않은 작품을 선보이는 것 같네요.
What was that? Ugh. Ten levels of Ricardo, by the way. The ice and travel low on clock ends soon, so be sure to use exchange. What do you mean exchange? Oh, this. You could get Isan this one on the upper right corner. Also, what is this banger of a song? Can I earn more of these points? Why? How can I earn more? He's in for a 2-star. If he's only because of him dying is good. Tickets are better. Which ticket is better? Because, like, I'd rather just get anything else but the ID. I don't care much for it. Sorry. The yellow one? This one? Should I just get all of it? Those are polls, get all of them. Nice. What else? So I tick all the boxes. Since new level cap. The fucking paragraphs, dude. There must be prefaced that EGO gears are standardized equipments. When juxtaposed with EGO gear from L Corp, depending on the degree of attunement to the abnormality, the idiosyncrasies, the idiosyncrasies of the source may be utilized with greater flexibility. Yet the degree to which the atonement and synchronization are achieved may result allow the user to be devoured. Holy yapper, dude. I don't want this ID. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. What's that hammer? What's this hammer for? Ice EGO lantern. Is it the bird? Bird lantern? What is this? No, okay, my bad. It's the fairy Abno. Fey lantern, unrelated to Big Bird. Oh, I see. I don't like. Yeah, it's fine. We can skip that. Do we want yellow boxes, or can I just get whatever I want? Cause I'm kind of like maybe getting one of these two. I don't know. Blue tickets. Sounds good. That's all we got. And so I will buy this yellow ticket. There we go. Beautiful. What a good content. I feel like I did not get a resolution from that, to be honest. Like I guess that was kind of like the point. It's kind of like, can I say that it mirrors the first Canto a lot? Can I say, like, is that fair for me to say? Because it's not like it's the first time that we lost a golden bow, but it feels like it's been like the second or third time. I could say it's the second one. Am I correct on that? I don't remember well, to be honest. Same situation at the end of Canto 1. Yeah, for sure. I will say again, and I'll always keep saying this because I haven't seen a better version, but I love Gregor's version more than anyone else's so far. Nothing brings me to tears as much as his. I liked Heathcliff's, but it still it didn't make me cry, which is like, it's still like, it's not a mark for it being good. It's just that I know for sure Gregor's was like really heavy for me. But yeah, that's such a, like, again, it's like not even such like a as a step up. It feels like it's like a pin, like a midway through. I don't know. Shit's changing, I guess. The tides are turning, and I'm not sure in which direction. But that's really good. It's like shit's going down. And I'm scared. It's like, oh lord. But that was really good. Really, really good. The most, I'll say the most I've enjoyed out of a Canto so far. Like so peak. So I'm excited to see what the next Canto is. We won't be back until next week. But how long is the interval of 4? Quick question for that. How long is it? Three hours? So that's for a stream then. Pretty long. You could read the Walpurgis story though. I was gonna think that, so if interval of 4 takes, well, if it would take a while, like to dedicate a stream for it, then let's do the mini first and then leave it primed ready for next week. If that sounds good. Oh, it's too many people. Let's take out... Do you want to take out Faust? Faust week. Faust, yeah. Sorry, Faust.
와일드 헌트야.
I'm so glad the alarm is not loud as fuck.
이 녹색 조명은 색을 잃지 않나 보죠?
Another unexpected alarm, but we all react with measured astonishment, as we'd all grown rather used to the randomness of it all.
T사 특이점의 영향을 완전히 비껴간 것은 아니겠지만 발프르기스의 밤은 여러 가능성이 낮은 확률로 겹치는 순간이니 그 영향으로 일부 색이 유지되는 것일 테죠.
Makes sense, I guess. Faust nonchalantly walking up to the driver's seat and shutting off the alarm.
또 찾아온 것이로군. 무슨 반위?
Don Quixote and her eyes that began twinkling at the smallest bit of diversion from another long period of idle standby. It's all just become a part of the routine. Even my mysterious... Well, sorry, what? Even mysterious things like these Walpurgis nights.
변동 사항에 한 가지가 더 있는 것 같네요.
An additional volatility?
네. 새로운 거울 던전으로 입구가 연결된 것
New mirror
같군요.
dungeon, let's go.
아 그래 그거.
This chair is uncomfortable. Heathcliff mutters quietly as he rises from his seat.
슬슬 올 때가 됐다고 생각하고 있었지. 큰 소란 하나 끝나며 빠짐없이 등장하니까 동시에 초록색 빛이 번쩍거릴 줄은 몰랐지만.
Oh, my boy. Heathcliff lightly struck the end of his club against the floor in visible anticipation. Oh, don't. Okay. The word that was once engraved into his club had changed. A few days ago, I saw him sitting at the back of the bus, busily sanding and carving something into his club. It's remember. Unknown. Hey, unknown agents. How you doing? Yeah, I'm loving the game. Sad. I didn't have to ask to know what he meant by the new word, so I decided to not bring it up to anyone else. Only Heathcliff and I retained that memory after all.
안 그래도 좀이 쑤셔서 미쳐버릴 뻔했다고. 잘 되었군.
My boy. Hi.
수감자들이 이렇게나 적극적으로 참여하려 하다니, 파우스트 씨.
네. 지체할 필요는 없겠죠.
Also, I was at least expecting like a little like talking from Vergilius, but I guess we're not talking about it. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about it.
단테, 버스 뒷문의 복도로 가보도록 할까요?
Got it. Trying my best to shake this odd, uncomfortable feeling that Heathcliff's newfound enthusiasm didn't come off as entirely optimistic, I led the sinners to the back door. Two types of doors at once, huh? Two new sets of doors, just as Foss has predicted. One set of doors was, as I expected, two metal doors resonant with the sound of wuthering gusts, a new mirror dungeon. And the other set of doors was...
이건 종이인가?
아, 반짝반짝 빛나고 있네요.
It was an unfamiliar door, radiating with an odd gleam of light. Technically, we did see the weird radio frequency like squiggly lines around the door before, but everything else about it was new.
이번에는 저번처럼 로보토미 코퍼레이션으로 연결된 게 아닌가 봐.
묘한 재즈 음악 같은 게 들리는 것 같기도 하고.
Is that jazz?
근데
What?
이거 문이 맞냐? 문보다는 창문 같지 않냐?
Also, it's technically, I think I've never asked this before, but like, is Heathcliff British? Is that what his voice would sound like a British person? Maybe, I don't know. Yes. Right. This new entrance definitely resembled a large window rather than a door. The window was blurry, and all I could see past it were some globs of shapes moving about.
무언가 복수의 개체가 움직이는 것 같구려.
Foss seemed to have realized something, but she didn't tell us what it was. Instead, she merely looked in my direction without saying a word. Hey, Moby Dick is American. What do you mean? We're talking about Ishmael? I'm starting to get what she means by that look. Guess I'll have to get in there to see what it's all about, right, Faust?
착실한 성장이네요. 파우스트는 이런 변화를 긍정적으로 여깁니다.
Yeah. A field of green and a wall of tall, great trees appear before us as we enter the door. But at this point, it'll take a bit more than this to surprise us. Oh, that makes more sense.
오랜만에 색이 돌아왔네.
조용히 환상체다. 아직 우리의 존재를 눈치채지 못했군. 관리자님, 전투를 준비하는 것을 추천드리겠습니다.
I didn't even need to tell the sinners what they were. It was pretty clear from the get-go that we'd be fighting an abnormality. The sinners all stood ready to charge into battle at my command. But it's a bit different this time. So Faust, I'm starting to get the hang of this Walpurgis Night thing, and...
이어 말씀하시죠.
I think there's something different about these abnormalities. Can you explain why?
환상체의 근본적인 부분을 생각한다면 어떤 조우든 간에 불러와진 것과 다를 바 없겠습니다만 확실히 거울 굴절 철도나 거울 던전의 형태와는 다르겠죠.
허면
지금 이곳은 한때 도서관이라고 불렸던 구 엘사 위에 나타났던 정체불명의 건물. 그 안에 있던 책의 내부에 존재하는 환상체의 공간이라 합니다.
Interesting. Also library music. Let's fucking go. The library. Where have I heard that term before? Some sinners talked about it, that's for sure.
그렇구려. 하지만 이 공간은 지부에서 보았던 격리실과는 사뭇 다른 느낌이오만. 그곳은 제약된 공간에 가둔 느낌이라면 이곳은 환상체가
Into a
주거할 수
certain
있게
library's book,
환경을
so
조성한
called.
느낌이요.
네, 이것은 일종의 테라리움과도 같은 형태입니다. 이곳에 존재하게 된 환상체가 스스로 자신이 지내기 편한 형태로 조성한 것입니다.
Interesting.
간단한 예시를 들자면 물고기를 준비하면 그 안에 물이 차오르고 지렁이를 준비하면 흙이 차오르는 모양새가 되겠군요.
그러니까 이 책이라는 곳 안에서는 환상체가 자기 취향대로 이것저것 공간을 꾸밀 수 있다는 말이지?
조성된다에 가깝습니다. 클리포트 억지력이 약화된 환상체는 본래 주위를 자신에게 유리한 환경으로 조성할 수 있으니까요.
공짜로 집을 지어 올린다는 거 아니야, 그거?
That's when Don Quixote, who was standing rather far from the group, who was made aware of these revelations only after Mirza had relayed them to her.
책? 지금 우리가 책 속에 들어있다는 말인가? 그것도 어느 날 신기루처럼 사라져버렸다는 그 전설적인 도서관에!
Alright, fucking nerd. But like me for real. Suddenly blew up with explosive enthusiasm once again.
다음에는 놀라는 일을 방지할 법한 말을 어두에 추가해야겠군.
관리자님, 적들에게 발각되었습니다.
God damn it, Don. Yeah, let's get this over with first.
너희 보조사서들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야.
Ooh.
그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고 결국 버려진 신세잖아.
I like that.
나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테고. 그러니 협력해줬으면 해. 단 하나의 책을 찾을 수 있도록.
Prepare to meet. Prepare to meet.
감상은 어떤가요?
의도는 모르겠지만 이걸로 공평해졌네.
감상은 어떤가요?
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야.
그대 또한 잠들게.
뚫리고. 이것 봐. 한 상체를 제압하는 건 우리만으로 충분하잖아.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
가족을 위해 따뜻한 피.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
편히 쉬시게.
징계팀 직원이라면 당연한 판단이긴 해. 잘했다는 칭찬은 생략하는 게 좋겠지?
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해. 도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해. 저 손님이라고 예외는 아니겠지.
But what happened? Something's going down. I see a lot of negative statuses, so it might be a good thing. Indiscriminate. Oh, nice. If it goes too long without eating, Nick gains buffs like the arena fight. I do not remember the arena fight, sorry. But I obviously trust your memory better than mine.
꿰뚫려라! 다들 능숙하네.
직접 부활을 새겨주지.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
Okay, no one's
사람을
dead,
죽이고 싶지
thankfully.
않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
감상은 어떤가요? 편히 쉬시게.
이 파괴.
너희의 무기로
무기를 휘두르는 걸 멈추지 마.
승리로 이끌겠다.
이제 시작일 뿐이잖아.
나아가주게.
따뜻한
엎드리도록
비명을 질러라.
있는 힘껏 찔러놓고
예술적이네요.
웃겨놨지만 저것들은 언젠가 다시 재생하겠지. 내가 부서지.
Nice. That was way harder than I expected. No, it wasn't.
파우스트에 의하면 현 상황은 도서관의 어느 과거, 그 중에서도 역사의 층이라고 불린다는 곳에 완전 개방을 위한 전투 중 하나를 반복하는 것 같습니다.
Interesting. Yeah. Sorry. I understand most of what you said.
역사의 층이 있다면 다른 층도 있다는 말씀인가요?
그런 것 같군요. 정보를 취합하면 통상적인 도서관의 분류와 같이 문학이나 종교 같은 것들을 다루는 층도 존재하는 것 같습니다.
That fight wasn't bad even when it was released because Philip Sinclair had a dedicated AoE skill. Nice. Doesn't sound too different from your average library, but I doubt it's that straightforward. Anything more you can tell us about that library, Faust? Something more detailed? Faust's voice carries an air of troubled uncertainty. And I'm starting to realize why. Why is that? So you don't know about that just yet, right?
이미 어느 정도 통찰을 하신 것 같군요, 단테. 굳이 숨겨 말씀드릴 필요도 없겠죠.
Faust let out a barely noticeable but clearly shocked gasp before regaining her usual calm demeanor.
네, 저는 아직 해당 지식에 접근하기 위한 파우스트가 되지 못했습니다.
Interesting. Yet to become?
당신의 여정이 좀 더 진행된다면 저 또한 인정받고 권한을 얻어 다른 지식을 얻어낼 수도 있겠죠. 하나 확실한 건 계속해서 발전하고 있는 단테를 파우스트가 긍정적으로 여긴다는 것입니다.
I see. That's a key way to look at it. The longer my journey, the greater her knowledge, huh? Huh. Huh. Funny you say that. Huh. Alright. Okay. Alright. I won't say anything. I have ideas. Maybe that explains why she kept falling silent in the middle of her lectures. I have no idea how long this journey will last for, but who knows? Maybe we'll find ourselves at that library one day. Boss big brain. I have other ideas. With that, I return to the sinners wandering about the scattered pages of the abnormality. Biggest risk.
한자루는 죽었던 한 자에 대한 축하를,
So there we are.
한자루는 목숨에 묶여 살아갈 자에 대한 엄숙한 애도를, 장례는 이상으로 끝내겠어.
Holy yapper, dude. Well, that was fucking awesome. Again, my heart is broken forever. But yeah, that was really nice. I think I've already glazed enough as much as I've said. I've already have shared my thoughts. I think we're good. Just sent you the things that were on that Walpurgis, by the way, in Discord. Discord, rather. Oh. Oh, that looks so cool. Oh yeah, I have Sanguine Desire. Remember to level your IDs. I will. I shall do that on my spare time, and I'm gonna read Leviathan. I'll do that after stream. I have nothing else to do. But yeah. I'm probably gonna sob more about this later. It's fine. But thank you all for watching. Also, the Wild Hunt Uptie story. I guess we'll look at that. Never mind. We're not leaving yet. Theater. Identities. Heathcliff. Wild Hunts. I think we already read this, right? We already got that cleared. We got the after story. The second one? Okay. Will you enter? Yeah. The drizzling rain tears through my heart, shearing it painfully like cold shards of glass. The rain holds memories of the past, each droplet a memory of that manor carved into my very being from the day I was taken from the streets. God, it looks so cool. So I stand in the rain, the thundering monsoon. Every cold sensation a painful reminder that I must become retribution itself, a vengeance to tear those accursed bastards apart. There wasn't even a shelter, an umbrella to shield me from the rain. Nothing gave me reprieve from the rain, not even the thinnest layer of fabric to stop it from tearing into my skin. A delusional thought that this life, its existence, may be worth enduring if I could have those moments of relief. That, as long as I could wait out the rain and dry my drenched clothes. I did not have even the faintest mirage of such hopes. I knew this life was not to be one of relief. Huh. Good. I don't need anything like that holding back my rage, my vengeance. I have already lost my recollection of a few things that set me off on my path of revenge. Whenever a glitching sound occurs, it means the story changed. In the initial, he mentioned that Catherine was his only umbrella. I see. There was something there, something that kindled this rage within me, something that set me on this path of destruction the moment I left the manor, but... no. These are but meaningless ruminations. There is no straying from the path of retribution. To those bastards at the manor who so ruthlessly peddled me with cruel, heavy rain, I bring you flesh-rending, bone-shattering tempest of ruin. And that is all I need to perpetuate this existence. That is more than enough reason to live on. This forest is on a high, silent hill. Silent Hill, you say? Are these residents evil? The damnably grand manor remains in my sight still, past the overgrown forest, even as the storm makes its landing upon the skies beneath which I stand. A clear sight of my target is good fuel for my rage, like a funnel for this boiling hatred within me. Are these heights withering? I see the butlers come out to dry the manor's dirty laundries. I see guests coming and going from the manor, arriving to enjoy the occasional bouquet, or whatever the word is. I recall the fleeting pockets of joy. Banquets. I recall my caretaker, the chief butler, fuck-ass traitor, who cared for me more than anyone else despite her brusque and surly disposition. Boo too. Boo. Ryoshu, the chief butler, calls Nelly a fellow chief butler, as one should. No illusions all. Hellish pain fades away into the fog of memories past, twisting them into sentimental reminiscence. This is nothing but a feeble trick of the mind, beguiling me, an attempt to paint over the hurt with joy. After all, my memories with her have now long faded past the opaque mist. Yet I wasn't alone in those memories. There was a... No. I'll obliviate them all. Once I excise them, my past, my memories, my mind will no longer play such tricks on me. Nothing but pointless memories, nothing but hurt painted over with false joy of reminiscence. There is nothing left for me in that manner. No repose. Sorry, no repose. No momentary reprieve. When was it? Was it the day I first wielded this blade? Or was it the day I met and observed my countless selves across the endless worlds? Fucking peak, dude. Or was it the day my assault upon the young master's mansion, when I tore through countless butlers and made a mountain of their corpses? Though its origin is a mystery to me still, I came to learn how to command loyalty of the dead. Yet I had no teacher. I suppose my transformation was inevitable, as it was for my countless other selves in the infinite worlds. Hell yeah, is Arceus gonna be a necromancer? Because that'd be cool. I am perpetually surrounded by the screeching, pouring hatred of the dead, yet I find quite amusing the unfair, illogical nature of the world. They have no choice but to bid me their loyalty despite it all. I led the march of the wild hunts. I mauled the young master's useless arm off his torso. And I declared from the top of my lungs that I shall soon host a banquet of my own at that accursed manor. I'll give them more than enough time to prepare. The young master, whose arm I mauled, will temper and whet his saber keen with hatred as his flame. The chief butler, who still seeks the long-dead mistress, will be brutal with her serviette, or however you say that. My old caretaker, traitor, her heart gashed by betrayal, will strike me with thunderous rebuke. They will join my bouquet with utter preparation, and only then shall I exact a revenge truly meaningful. I shall await them with my march. I wish to see them charge into us, their eyes bloodshot with all kinds of emotions, their veins pulsating with tension. Yet in the end, I will crush them all. Banquet. Banquet. Okay. It means a feast. I see. Banquets. And atop the wuthering heights, in the crumbling ruins of the manor, I will stand alone. There, I will release my endless festering woe and rage at... Whoa. Wait, who? Was to hear me cry? To whom was I to pour my heart out? No, that's... There's... Everything I've done has hinged on. It was all to... It's raining again. If even the cutting raindrops fail to summon this memory, then it cannot have been more important than the culmination of pain that I endured. Thus, the lost memory signifies nothing to me. Perhaps it will return once I raise this manor to ashes. His memories are failing you because of what you did. Shut up! I didn't know! Then I will have reached my destination, my vengeance complete, however lost my memories may have become. Perhaps the mirror is full of lies. All that remains in the fog of my memories are these words someone had once conveyed to me. He will just keep going on with no cause, for he knows nothing else. Literally. Nice. It's so cool. It's so peak. Wild Hunt is so peak. Let me read something from the text I couldn't catch. According to... Wait, what? No. The Wild Hunt in Limbus is from folklore if you didn't know. According to a recent Q&A, yeah, Heathcliff has the same Wild Hunt ability. Nice. Alrighty. I'm tired. Alright. Now that's everything, right? Do we want to do some gambling or are we good? For now. Do you want to do one gambling? We saved the gambas for later. Tomorrow is new ring IDs. Sounds good. Wait, is there an event coming out tomorrow? Yep, tomorrow. Okay. You guys keep me updated in the Discord and I'll keep an eye out and I might do Gamba on my own then. And I'll keep you guys updated. But nice. Limbus, Canto 6. Amazing. I will be playing as soon as it releases. I probably won't, but I'll keep an eye on it. I'll be busy. But I'll keep tabs. But anyhow, thank you all for watching. If you've liked the stream so far, do leave a like, it helps a lot. If you want to keep in tabs with any future streams, do consider subscribing or following on Twitch. And I will see you guys Friday. We will be continuing Dead Stranding 2 on Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday. We'll see. And Monday and Tuesday for Intervalo 4, or which one is it? I forgot. Intervalo 4. No, wait. Yes, 4. And Mini 2. To lead into hopefully on Tuesday, Canto 7. If not, it'll be until next week. Depending on how quickly we move through it. So, thank y'all for watching. I'm very sleepy. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.